my live reaction. I'm not looking at the chat for the next little bit of time because I want to get my live reaction to us to what we get, and I don't want you guys to tell me what we're gonna get here. So here's my thought process, right? This is a weird spot to be in with the third round. You have a lot of players on the board still who are really good, right? And this is a pick where I couldn't even tell you a player I would personally want. I would tell you, you go best player available, right? Best player available is at this spot at 80th overall. Because Troy Franklin has dropped so much, you could go Troy Franklin. Great receiver from Oregon here. Has a lot of upside. 6'3", 187 pounds. I'm not against the idea of going with him here. Neither am I against the idea of going with someone like Blake Corum. He's another option you could go with here. Not my favorite option, but he is. Or you could go with JT Sanders here. JT Sanders, vertical threat tight end. You put Mike in the slot. He plays 70% of the slot last year with the Patriots. And then you have Tanner Hudson on one side. Drew Sample could be a blocking tight end for you. And then you can use JT Sanders as your other tight end for a vertical threat offense. I really like JT Sanders here. I don't really like him in the second round, but I really like him here. Christian Haynes, another really good pick here. I really like him as well with this pick. Cordell Volson's a problem. He's an issue. You got Mims with your first pick. Go guard here, and now you can go ahead and protect and replace Cordell Volson. And now you protect Joe Burrow, which again is the number one thing we need to do. Could go defensive line again. You have Doris, who's another really good run stuffer in this draft. Who's also decent, really good pass rusher and run stuffer. Or you could go secondary. You could go cornerback. That's another pick here where you have Jackson from Oregon, another really good cornerback. So I'm not really like 100% sold on who I wanted this pick. And again, I'm going to trust the process here. And we went with Jermaine Burton, wide receiver from Alabama. Okay. Okay, yeah. That wasn't the guy I was expecting. I'll be honest with you. I'm not against the idea of going wide receiver. 6 foot tall, 194 pounds. Burton brings a fury approach to the position. As long as his size doesn't cause him to be pushed around. He has elite quickness to win against press and off coverage at the next level as a flanker or a slot receiver. This is a guy we talked about earlier in our live draft here. I'm actually live right now, but this is what we talked about before. We need a slot receiver. So this is a more reasons why Chuck Sizzle is not going to be the guy for us. We're not using Chuck Sizzle. Chuck Sizzle, he got 44 snaps last year, and there's a reason why. Because he's not the guy. This is a clear replacement for Chuck Sizzle and Tyler Boyd. So this is the replacement. This is going to be our slot guy moving forward if we use Mike also in the slot. But we'll also use this guy right here. I do like him. I think that this is a really good upside pick. Again, it's going to be interesting because we are losing T. Higgins, right? So this also means that the team has a lot of faith in going with Yoshi as our outside receiver as a replacement for T. Higgins. So, again, I'm cool with this pick. I think this is a good pick. I think there's other picks I would have personally liked, but I will trust the process and I will believe that, it will get it done and be correct. But, yeah, there's a lot of other picks I probably would have went for here. I was not expecting this guy, I'll be honest with you. I was really expecting Troy Franklin. I was expecting JT Sanders. I will say it like this. This guy is small. This guy is quick. I'm going to get small. He's 6 foot tall. But he's a little bit smaller guy. He's quick. He's fast. Okay. Alabama wide receivers usually blossom in the NFL. Devonta Smith is a good example of that. And the reason why is because in Alabama, they play a pro-level offense. They play an NFL offense pretty much. So we'll see how this ends up, working out. I really hate the fact that we've given up on Chuck Sizzle this quickly. because this guy is a slot receiver, and he is that guy who's going to take over for Chuck Sizzle. So we're probably not going to see Chuck Sizzle really get much snaps that much next year at all, probably. He'll probably just be strictly a punt returner. So, Chuck, man, that sucks, man. But, yeah, we'll see how this works out. Again, like I said, there was a lot of picks here I do like. I really did like Troy Franklin. I thought he was going to be a great pick for us. JT Sanders, and some other guys. But again, like I said, I trust the process. We now got ourselves a wide receiver. This was talked about many times and understood that we would end up getting a wide receiver in this upcoming draft in the first 3 rounds, and we ended up doing it. So, let me see what the chat's saying, guys. Sorry, my bad, I did not read the chat. Chat's saying is Bengals took Jermaine Burton. If only thing you ever driven was a Ford Escort, you believe in potential to wait till you get access to a real call. Okay, I don't even know what we're talking about here. Alright, let me skip forward. Please, Peyton Wilson. We take Burton. Oh my god. Oh my god, yes. Trash. What the heck? Did nothing at Alabama. Did he actually do nothing? What did he do at Alabama? He had 798 yards his last season at Alabama, 8 touchdowns, 677, and 7 touchdowns. I mean, we do need a slot, and Burton is a slot. No way you take him over Troy. What the heck? JT Sanders, I'm disgusted. His grade is horrible. Guys, trust me, he's going to be good. Bro, okay, I've watched a lot of Burton, and I do think he could fit with the passing game with Joe. Front office, why would we trust them? I never have trusted their process. It's a dumb reason. Why no one want Franklin? I don't know why. There's a reason why Trey Franklin is dropping. And for some reason, nobody wants Troy Franklin. I don't know why they don't want Troy Franklin. But nobody wants Troy Franklin for a reason, and he is dropping like crazy. This is what it felt like watching them lose the Super Bowl. Burton is a loose cannon and not even that good. 0 drops. There are some back end seasons why Franklin has fallen this far. He's great deep threat, bruh. Okay, we're kind of back and forth. It seems like some people love the pick, some people hate the pick. I feel like we were less kind of like back and forth and undecided with the Chris Jenkins pick, which I like because I like Chris Jenkins. I mean, again, I trust it. I'm going to see how this works out. Would it have been my pick, but I also don't work for the Bengals. And Christian Haynes goes 1 pick after. Christian Haynes goes 1 pick after us. Damn, bro. I really wanted Christian Haynes, too. I really wanted Christian Haynes to be a replacement for Cordell Wilson. Damn. Okay. It is what it is, man. It is what it is.